There's been 12,000 arrests for social media posts in Britain this year. 12,000, more than Russia, more than China, more than any authoritarian regime for social media posts. I mean, I honestly don't understand how people in the UK, or I should say blokes, I don't understand how blokes in the UK even do it. Like, how do you even live in that country? How do you even, I guess, the UK has been a monarchy for so long that people there are just used to it, or Elon Musk describes it as people in the English countryside are like hobbits. They don't think about the outside world much, and they just kind of smoke their pipes, and they enjoy good meals and tea time, and they don't think about the problems that are in London. But I mean, London's an incredibly unsafe city. Incredibly, you couldn't pay me enough to go to London. It is you are much safer. This is a true thing. You are orders of magnitude safer in Moscow, Russia, in St. Petersburg, than you are in London. London's very dangerous, and the government essentially does nothing about it. And this whole mass immigration thing is very weird. Some people say on the one side, I guess on the lighter end of the spectrum, they say it's about helping people, and it's about maybe importing voters, I guess, behind the veil a little bit. On the darkest side, people say it's literally about the destruction of Western civilization. It makes you wonder why it's happening in England. It makes you wonder, what about England? It makes you wonder if the royal family ever really stopped ruling England. It just makes you wonder, like, why England? It's one of the only true monarchies left. I mean, it's still a monarchy, England. They still have a king and a queen, and they say, oh, it's just a ceremonial role. It's just well, okay, where'd all that money go? Right? Where'd all the money from the British Empire go? Did it just go away? What are they called? The Windsors? I think that's their last name, right? The Windsors. Did they ever really stop controlling what happened to England, or was it just, they just said, all right, we'll hand over control to Parliament. We'll just kind of sit back, and we'll hang out in our palaces and our castles and our estates, and we'll just chill. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to, kind of be in the public eye for a ceremonial role. Or maybe they're still involved, and maybe this whole mass migration thing is a big plot.